So off the top it is Burton, Canas and Ongaro. And they get away, poor start from position 6. And this time the youth shows experience the way to go, because they've all got round virtually cleanly. A couple of cars having a problem, but of the 15 cars, 13 got away cleanly. And out in the lead and landing first, it is the car 1 from 2 from 4. So Clancy's got to third, but we are at the front with 1 and 2 of Burton and Canas. And Canas now right up with Burton on there as they go down the end of the straight in the corner. And they're right together as they battle for the lead at the end of the first lap.
I think Canas actually checked up there. Burton made a small mistake and Canas jumped on the brake so as not to hit him.
And the good news is, I think, is it still Clancy in third, or has that changed back to Ongaro? Now Ongaro's got himself back into third again, which you kind of expected, because these are the 3 European juniors you expect. Ongaro's made a mistake, which is also sometimes what you expect as well. But they come around another lap, and it is now going to be Burton from Canas from Ongaro, and the distance is half a second, but you can see it because they're both on the screen together, and Canas gets a horrible tank-slapping moment by putting his wheel on the pipe and lost, what, 2/10, 3/10?
Something like that. It feels like much more when you're when it's actually you doing it, but gets a great exit there from the X-ray curve. So heading down Sponsor Alley.
And as you hear, 1, 2, 3 are bumping up together. Ongaro, who dropped back a bit last lap, I think is now the man on the move. These two are right back together again. So whether Canas is actually quicker or it's just easier to follow than to lead, which is always a truism of motor racing, it's Burton, the Italian, from Canas, the Spanian. David Ongaro is coming quite fast now, as you see, and the battle is second and third, as Ongaro looks left and right to try and get... Oh, Ongaro up the inside. Beautiful move. Ongaro dived up there. And really, Canas looks like he's trying to get back to it. No, Canas seems quite conservative here.
He does, but that's an old head on young shoulders. Really, it's knowing when you've lost the corner, and it's better to be running, still in the battle than it is to have an accident trying to defend a position that you've already lost.
So 2 minutes and 10 seconds down, and running the 5th lap. It's Burton who leads now, but Ongaro's coming fast. Lost some time there. Oh, and landed badly. Can get at the inside? No. So all the gains at the car in the middle there, the sort of different, hard to define what colour that is. It's kind of a light sort of purpley blue of Ongaro, who's in second. He's trying to catch up the leading machine of the blue into yellow of Burton, and then third behind them is one Carlos Canas, who's quite easy. He's yellow and red. Oh, and he's gone over! And let's carry on with the leaders. And so straight into the lead goes Ongaro. Now Canas has to catch him up, because Burton, after a really good time, has turned that one over. I'm sure we'll see that again in a second as Burton gets away.
So just trying to find that incident there that resulted in a change of lead.
So, he caught the inside wheel on the pipe, he then got the outside wheel on a bump, and the thing just went over. That's a very innocent mistake that's cost him a lot. I mean, he was trying to keep the door closed there under pressure, I think, and not create an opening. That was exactly where David Ongaro has found his way through from. And Ongaro now has managed to get away in a lap, 2.5 seconds over Canas. Now, I think we should drop back to Canas, drop back one car to Canas, who's not even there anymore. I think he's already been overtaken. Yeah, so Canas has been overtaken by Burton, who had dropped to third after the accident. So Burton's already got himself back into second and is now in maximum attack mode, Italian style. So Canas really not carrying the ground speed of the 2 Italian youngsters. He's kind of settling for what he can get.
So Burton second, he's 1.5 seconds back.
Game point 9 in the last one. So Ongaro, is that Ongaro broke down just then? Someone had fallen off the track in front of them. I'm not sure if they're Ongaro or not. I think Ongaro has had a problem, but it's a different place. And I'm thinking that Burton now is virtually in the lead. Burton has taken the lead again. And I'm not even sure Ongaro is. Yep, it was Ongaro who made a mistake a long way back, and it's now Burton back in the lead. Canas is second, and it is Ongaro in third. We're looking there at Ongaro. The crossover makes it very confusing in the finals.
It does. So we're just heading up to half distance, and is this the lead 3 again?
All 3 are right back together. Go with Canas in the middle, Burton leading, and Ongaro behind. So they make putting on a show. Oh, and what did Burton just moved out of the way?
I don't know. I think he ran a little bit deep, did he? Or has he had a failure? Or?
So Harry needs to drop back one. Oh, and he's off. So we've lost the car.
Ongaro back to the front?
I think Ongaro's back in the lead, yeah. This is the flotsam and jetsam of other cars who are mounting about is quite difficult to follow. And I think we lost Canas in that debacle. We're now with Burton, I think. No, we're with Ongaro.
No, Burton is leading from Ongaro.
So we're with Burton, are we?
We are, and
where's Ongaro?
Well,
no, we're not with either of them, I think. There's a problem here.
There's 2 tenths between them, so they're together.
Okay, so where they actually are is... Right, you need to move forward. They're going under the under tray now, and they're about to go onto the sponsors
Here we
alley.
go, we've
First
got
and
them.
second. Back up again there. The cars are getting lost in the crossover element in the finals.
Ongaro now leads by 0.3 of a second.
Oh, and lost it a bit slightly there. They move forward.
So change of lead again.
And then change of lead again. And no, it wasn't. He's got better drives. Ongaro's very flat coming up the hill that time with 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go. These two Italians putting a fantastic show now. So it's the yellow and blue into yellow machine of Ricardo Burton who's leading. And then the multicoloured car, which kind of looks whitey red blue on my screen, of Ongaro second. Canas dropped away, and they're right together now as they battle with 13 laps down and 3:43 to go. Both of them get a better drive off the berm this time. And coming out, again, it's the problem with the back markers. It's going to be a hit him, and he's sat on the pipe. Well, he almost got away with it, but it's Ongaro who's leading. Let's watch that one again. As they change over, he just got it wrong, landed it, but he took out Ongaro. Well, he hit Ongaro accidentally at some point, but then spun round 360 and landed up on the pipe again.
I think he almost got out of the throttle, not wanting to collect the car that was in front of them out of the traffic. And
so back with the leader, and that's Ongaro. He's now about to come over the jump and go onto the washboard section now. That's Ongaro, who's at the end of this, ended up with a 4.5 second lead over Burton. Canas a lot bit further back. And Ongaro slowed down, I think, to avoid a wayward Marshall. Again, there's a very wide talent pool in this race as well, which is why we're seeing cars being lapped very quickly, or certainly getting a lap behind, not even being lapped, the problems they're having. And Ongaro is off a centimetre, taking the king off the track there. Burton still 3.5 seconds behind. We're with the leader, 2.5 minutes to go.
And we've got a car pitting as well, so some people going in for
so there is
stops.
some fuel being stopped there, but not from the lead. That was, I think, that was
He's
the white
rejoining
car.
with the leader, though.
That looked like one of the other cars. I think that was Misha Whitmire, actually. I think we've covered him before, but so Kilic now comes back up. Ongaro comes back up again. David, he'll be out again. I think the dash for cash in a second, won't he? Or is that just?
No, dash for cash, I believe.
It's just Ongaro and Burt are definitely in it.
He could be a good shout, actually. He's had 10 minutes to get his eye in. So
it'll be a struggle. He's certainly looking better than he did at the start of the race. His lead is 4.2 seconds. Canas is a long way back off Ricardo Burton as it's 6 seconds back off as this stretches out. Then it's Jamie Clancy, Jonathan Skidmore, Misha Wedmeyer, Max Moore is your order at the moment with a minute and a half to go.
No, Ongaro not in the dash for cash.
Oh, so it's all he's got is a chance to win the juniors. He takes another lap ahead. So basically with a minute 26 to go, the only person who can lose this now is Ongaro after the aerial escapades earlier of Ricardo Burton. Aerial escapade, Richard
You've
Burton.
anglicised him.
No, I'm just saying, an aerial escapade, Richard Burton. It sounds like some sort of Liz Taylor's exciting night out.
I'm sure Ricardo Burton does roughly translate in...
No, roughly, yeah. Anyway, he's 3.4 seconds behind. Ongaro closing it down a bit now. He's got a minute to go, so he's got 2 laps, possibly 3. He's lapping in the 28, so it will be 3. Also, they're going too wide there because it looks flat, but of course what you can't see is below the cameras. That's a raised berm area. They get a drive off for that climb up the hill to the Model Tech table. Oh, and a release there. Need took the leader out.
So into the last 30 seconds now. Burton got his lead down. It's now 2.7, although Ongaro may be just consolidating that lead. Just bringing it home. Doesn't need any heroics.
Ongaro now about to start his last lap. The question is whether Burton will get the same. I think Burton might miss it actually. I think 3 seconds back. Last lap for Ongaro. This could well be a victory lap because I think Burton's going to get caught by the timer. He has been, 10:02. So this is your winner of the junior final, David Ongaro. Very exciting first 7 minutes. A little bit less interesting last 3 after the big accident, which I'm sure we can see again, can't we?
Can't we?
At the end of the race.
So down sponsor alley for the last time. David Ongaro brings his car across the line to take the win.
I'm not saying they're going to restage the accident for us. So let's see the key moment of the race. The second one. There we go. There's Burton in the air. Comes down. Catches Ongaro, and that's one way, then gets hooked up in the pipe, and that's where it all went wrong for him.
Yeah, I think he might